feel like the misogynists are going to eat me up for saying this, but I feel like one of the most empowering things a woman can do is be a single mother. Aside from being child free and never marrying, and the woman who lives a life of leisure while she's married and still remains child free, I feel like third place definitely goes to single moms, but society loves to bash women with kids so much that y'all don't want to admit it. There is nothing like a one and done mom or a woman with 2 kids tops who has her own financial income, her own financial freedom, and she's thriving in life still with her autonomy. There's nothing like it. I don't care what y'all say. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I feel like the women who remain child free and never marry, they are definitely top place. And then second place definitely goes to the women who play the game, still get married, live a life of leisure, and remain child free. I mean, that's perfect. But we're not gonna leave the single women out here who are one and done, who go and get their own money, they still have their autonomy, and they still get to experience motherhood, because there are some women who genuinely want to just have kids, and y'all can't bash them for that. You know what I'm saying? Women who seriously still just want to have a baby, they want to experience motherhood, we can't bash them for that. And I feel like that's why I'm always telling women to just go get a donor. If you genuinely want children and you want to experience motherhood, go get a donor. But I always have to remember that me personally, I do not aspire to co-parent in any capacity, not even in the healthiest marriage. I do not want to co-parent. I don't want to share a kid with a man. That's just me though. But I highly recommend women start to get donors more when they genuinely want to be a parent. And I feel like it's the most empowering thing that women can do. Single mom by choice with a donor, I don't know. I feel like it eats.
I don't know what world we're living in now, y'all. Did she just said the most empowering thing for a woman is to be a single mother? Wow. Wow. Hmm. Me personally, I always thought having both parents in the household is the probably the best thing. I never want to. It's hard to say. I mean, I could say it, but I never want to break up a home with me and my wife. With our kids. To show that for her to show me, hey, I could do it by myself. And this right here was one of the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. Says the woman with a ring in her finger. Not to say some people put a ring there and they probably not married. But for her to say that, I think she's crazy as hell, man. This is what these kind of women are teaching this is what they teaching these young girls. Go have a baby. No one's gonna help you, but so go have a baby where you're gonna have to do this by yourself. Or have a baby and then you have your grandparents or your mom or your grandparents take care of this baby while you go to school and finding a job with no support. Go get a donor baby. Have this kid and then and this kid go through all this crap because you by yourself you can't handle the pressure. But she telling you go get a donor and go have your own kid. You don't need a man because the man ain't gonna and he ain't pretty much what he ain't shit. And all through the video, she just touching her weave and yeah, and then I feel like just yeah, just go get a donor, because having I don't want to co-parent, with my kid. Well, maybe you was a good woman, then maybe you don't have to co-parent. But this girl has a ring in her finger telling these girls this type of stuff, and actually, women are actually listening to her ass saying this nonsense, and they probably is actually going to go get a donor, have any kids, and this is the problem, man, with social media, man. Women will listen to anything another woman say. As long as they're not bashing women, so she say, they can say, hey, go have a baby. Hey, go jump off the cliff one day. You might like it. If you survive, you could try it again. I'm saying dumb stuff because that's what she sound like. She's telling people, girls, to go get a donor and suffer after having a kid. Can you imagine a woman that's by herself, don't have no family, none of that, going to that emergency room, that labor room to push a child out by yourself with nobody's there for you, by yourself. Does it happen? Yes, of course it happens. Women, yeah, they do it. But I'm saying what she's trying to say, all of y'all should do it. She said, because that's empowering to y'all. You don't need a man to help. And then she said the ones that's married, it's like tell her that, yeah, you do it by yourself still. You don't with that just because you got that man in the house. And I wish Mario would say something crazy, something like this, man. I wish he say something stupid like this. And this lady actually sit there to say this to these people, these girls, like it's normal. Where we find these people at, man? And I listen, I'm not even gonna hate. If you choose to follow her ways, go ahead. That's your life. Go ahead and be stupid. And she's probably making money saying these type of stuff. I make sure I dropped her link to her videos. I I can't believe she said that stuff, man. Unbelievable. And people actually gonna follow this. That's the thing I'm talking about. This the thing. They're gonna follow everything she say. Like what she said, it was the best thing they ever heard. Hmm. Who? I don't know who create these kind of people, man. Like I don't know, man. They saying some stupid stuff now and they getting away with it. TikTok is letting people get away with all type of stuff. Well, you can see her name right on the screen anyway. Jazz something. I can't really see what it is. I don't know if it's saying Jazz in the Parks. I don't understand. Say the woman with all the fake hair and everything on her. Nothing real about her. Makeup did, hair did. Probably using filter. Jesus Christ, boy, I tell you, man. I be hearing people saying, "Man, Jesus coming soon." How do you, man? Like, you might be coming sooner than what it is. They got, man. This girlfriend have all these women crash the f out with this nonsense that she just said. Go ahead, y'all want to believe her? Go ahead, man. I ain't stopping y'all. A lot of y'all already crazy this ass anyway, so it really don't mean anything to me. I'm just not happy. So one day my daughter just watched this kind of video and she gonna come to me and ask me, "Dad, did you watch this video and hear what this lady said?" And I'm saying, "Yeah, she's stupid. Don't listen to that type of stuff. Block this girl. Don't listen to her. Probably got a whole man at home saying this nonsense, and he probably okay with it too, because she probably get into that bag. Like I said, I can't even blame her. If she get into that bag, I don't even blame her. Freedom of speech, she can say whatever she wants, but I still think it's stupid. It's dumb for saying what she said. And the girls that don't have kids, I listen. If you don't want, not everybody want kids, and I can understand that. But to go get a donor and you suffer by yourself trying to have a child, and then you by yourself now, what you gonna say? Yeah, keep going, girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm on your side. Just keep going. Why she got a whole man back there watching her kids or taking care of her kids and her? Sad as hell, man. Anyway, guys, man, you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support, y'all. Peace out.